So I'm working on a couple details I wanted to show you for the refrigerator area. I put a board along this side, one across the top, just to get the proper spacing inside this area where the refrigerator is going to sit, and then one on the back side up in the front there. It'll rest up against this one here. And the nice thing about this refrigerator, you can reverse this lid and have it open whichever direction you want. So I'm going to have it open like this, and then that way I'll have the controls and the plug-ins on that end, and they'll be the shortest distance to go to my battery plug-in. I didn't glue these or paint them. I just didn't want paint white rubs on the bottom of this refrigerator. I may get some from this side, but anyway, it'll slide in there and sit pretty secure, and then I'm going to put the box back on top of it. But before I do that, I'm going to take a few measurements. This is where the air comes in or goes out, and there's one on the other side where it cools off that compressor. And if I leave this enclosed, it's just going to be kind of heating up and recirculating the warm air that's within this box. So on this side and on the other side, right straight across from these vents, I'm going to probably cut some holes in the side of the box, just so it'll have an opportunity to vent some of that air and pull air from outside the box. So I'm going to get that done and get it set on here, and then I'll show you what that looks like. And here's what it looks like when it's done. Got the fridge in there, got my little blocks made so it's secure. I just tried to push it as far forward into that side so I have as much room here and on this side as possible. So when I open the top, I can store stuff right down in here, and on the back that I can access when the back door is open. And the lid works good. I just moved it as far as I could so that the lid would clear the edge of the box. And I drilled 6 holes on this side right by that vent, and the same thing on the other side. Then I got to thinking hot air rises, so I put a couple up here, one on this side, one on the other side, just to vent this side of the top of the box. The back will be vented, of course, just because it's open. And then one more hole up here in the front, and it's kind of dark up in here, but maybe the camera will adjust so that my cord can come out there, and I got plenty of cord to reach over to the battery bank. So there we go, that's where it's going to sit. And I was trying to figure out a way to secure this other part of the bed when I take it off, instead of just setting it up here and have it sliding around. And then it dawned on me, I've got this groove here, so I had to extend the tongue of it just slightly. Let me see if I can show you that. The piece I cut off, I had to glue back on and screwed it on there to make this longer. And then all it does is it picks up, turns around, and sets right back down in that same groove. And that's going to hold it to the top of the box when I open up this seat. So I didn't have to do anything extra, I guess, to make that work out. That turned out nice. All right, well, that's where I'm at. Oh, one more thing. I finished up a front visor I made out of that bubble wrap or reflectix, and it works really nice. It's really diminished or knocked down some of the heat inside here because that windshield is so huge. And then I'll just roll that thing up and probably store it up top there, or store it over here on the side behind the refrigerator or something. Yeah. All right, that's it, guys. That's where I'm at this point in time. What's next? I think I'm just about done. I'm going to work on some LED lighting. I'll show you that probably on my next videos. So we'll catch you on the next one.